Today I cleaned my balcony and I decided it's about time to do some nurturing of my balcony plants. I have the million flowers here on my wall and they're starting to flower. I really love these flowers because of their color. They're beautiful, and especially the color that I have, it's purple. The one is purple and the other is red violet. And when they bloom, they just look so gorgeous. What we're gonna do today is remove the stones, add some new soil, and then layer on top with some compost. Because the plant was against the wall, you will notice that the growth of the leaves are towards here on one direction, and on the back it's not rounded because they're just trying to get some sun, get some light facing the sun, so the back is not well formed, but that's okay. Right now I have a very limited space in my balcony because of the recent development here in our condo. This is a juicy news, guys. Let's have some gossip here. But I have space under my balcony because we're on the ground floor. And when we bought this unit, this condo, we asked the old owner if I could put some rainwater tanks here, like you can see the pipe, yeah, the rainwater pipe under that. Like literally, I'm gonna show you. Yeah, those are my water tanks, right? One is hidden and the other you can see a bit from the outside. Both are terracotta. We bought them extra in terracotta color, so it matches the color of the building, because that's what the old owner said. He lived here for so long and he told me that it's fine, I can put rainwater tanks there because that's what he did too. Other neighbors here also did. So this building has divided into 3 houses, and each house has 6 condo units. We're in the middle house on the ground floor, and the middle house has bigger units. So the first house and the second house smaller condos, while the middle house have a bigger space. We have 82 square meters. And then on the other side of my balcony, against our wall on the ground, the owner also made a small garden, like really tiny one. And my son, which I and my boy, my 3-year-old, actually he was 2 years old when we planted his strawberries there, and now his strawberries are very healthy. And guys, we have these neighbors. They live in the second floor. They're in their 60s. I don't know if they're racist or envious or both toward us, but from the very beginning, by the time the old owner introduced us to these people, I already noticed that something is wrong. We met the woman, the wife, when the old owner introduced us to them. We haven't paid yet for the condo when we were introduced, and this woman, she gave us that head to toe look, and for women we have a very strong sixth sense. We can quickly notice if something is wrong with the body language, the stare, the facial expressions. I told my husband these people were gonna be, angry neighbors, problem neighbors. And after we moved, it didn't take long before they started showing their dislike to us. And so they've done a few things to us, especially to me because I'm always at home. My husband is always not at home because of work. And recently, what they did was complain to the management, the company who manages these complex. They wanted my son's strawberry removed. They would rather the grasses will grow on that tiny garden. And they want my rainwater tanks here on the side of my balcony gone. And they want my potted plants under my balcony gone. They want everything gone because they're probably thinking that if they can't use it, I shouldn't be able to use it too, right? They wanted to show that I don't own that under the balcony. I don't own the water pipes. If they are not able to enjoy it, then I shouldn't too. But actually, on the other side, they're on the other side because it's 6 units. So I'm here on one side. The angry neighbors are on the other side on the second floor. And their balcony is positioned in a way that the woman could always stand on the edge of her balcony with her neck always hanging out of her balcony, trying to find out what's happening on our side, what I'm doing, what we have. We recently installed a new roof here on our balcony so that it wouldn't be too hot in the summer. And she sees me and my son enjoying the tiny garden down there. It's not even, ah, this is really a gossip, a gossip villa, guys. So I'm just gonna give you a look. That's a tiny strawberry garden of my boy, which we planted last year. And the neighbor who live in that second floor, she would rather that this tiny garden would grow weeds rather than my son's strawberries. So she complained to the company they want that removed. My other neighbor told me that I should just bear with these people until they pass away, you know. When? The question is when. One neighbor said, just bear with these people until they pass away. They're already in their 60s. That means they're not gonna live long. Really, who knows, maybe the next 20 years. I really love our condo here. That's why when we came here and I saw the condo, I told my husband we have to have this. And my husband did everything to be able to get the condo because we like it. I like most of the neighbors. I'm friends with most of the neighbors except this couple. And guys, you can really see in their face, you see their face, you can immediately see that toxin. So guys, this is already the compost. I added soil and then compost, and I hope this baby will like it. I'm going to give you an update soon. Now let's do the same for her sister. So we're going to do the same for my second million flower. This one is for the red violet, I think. she's not doing as well as her sister, probably because she's closer there against the wall and it's darker for her. What can we do? When you have limited space in the balcony, some plants are not going to be in a perfect spot. Regarding the water tank, guys, you know, the other neighbors here in the first house and in the third house, they also have water tanks, and that's fine as long as your neighbors, you don't have a neighbor who is envious or who wants to cause you trouble, then your water tank is fine. And there, they also have made gardens under their balcony. They also have potted plants. Their plants will stay. It's fine because their neighbors are not envious. I'm the only one who has in the middle house who has to remove my pots and my water tank because I'm the only one who has neighbor who, you know, who goes after me, after us. So she's made our in the stairs in front of our door. When we moved here, we put a shoe cabinet there because everyone had shoe cabinet outside their door in the stairs. And then one day, those couple decided that they don't want those anymore in the stairs, so they removed what they had in front of their door, and then they went to the company and said that everyone should also remove. So I don't know with this company, but their position is that whenever there's someone who does not want something, so they will only react to the complaints. You know, the company will only react if someone complains. So the company also told us that we all have to remove our shoe cabinet. But if you go to the first house and the third house, they all have their shoe cabinets there in the stairs. Some people actually have a bigger stuff in front of their door on the stairs. So that's how it works, guys. When you buy a condo, you always have to depend on what your neighbors want. So if you happen to have neighbors who are problem neighbors, you're going to have a headache. But if you have neighbors who all, you know, understand each other, then you're going to be fine. But yeah, everything you have to get their permission, or you have to be friends with them, or they have to like you, or yeah. But I don't know if these people actually really like anyone, genuinely like anyone. I think they just like themselves, or maybe they don't like themselves either. I mean, when some people just have that so much hatred in themselves and they just want to inflict negativity around them, do you think they're really happy with their lives? I don't think so. Because if you're already happy with what you have, why would you want to cause misery on others, right? Why do you want to remove what makes others' lives happy or easier? What will that bring you? Happiness? Some people just become happy when they see their neighbors struggling or unhappy. Then they will probably think that, oh, my life isn't that bad at all because look, they're worse off. So my 3 years old was so upset when I talked to him that we probably have to remove his strawberry garden soon. And his strawberry plants are already starting to bear fruits, you know. And my boy, he's very diligent in watering his plants. Can you imagine a 3-year-old so disappointed because some 60-year-olds want to diminish his garden? Because why in the world would you rather have a tiny garden like that that's not even in your side of the house? Why would you rather that gorgeous garden full of healthy strawberry plants be destroyed and be replaced by weeds? I mean, can you explain that to me? Why would you rather break a 3-year-old's heart just so you can spread your venom? That's my question, guys, you know. It's juicy. But I'm also very determined to not let other people's toxin rule my life, you know. I'm very particular about that. When some people are toxic, I don't want them to dictate my happiness. So I'm going to find a way. I'm going to be more creative with my gardening. I'm going to grow my plants. I moved my lettuce here in the balcony and I put them on the shaded part and they're still happy. So all is well. I just have to be more creative on how to place my plants. You ever experienced dealing with envious and angry neighbors or racist people? Share them in the comments, okay? I think I really enjoy this vlog. I can tell a lot of stories. So feel free to share your stories too. And if you have tips on how to deal with angry neighbors who are like that, you know, always watching your moves, always spreading their toxin, share them in the comments, okay? So that's how I give love to my plants. I remove the stone mulch, I add new soil, and then I layer with compost. But if I don't have compost, at least I add the new soil on top and then I fertilize. Sometimes when they're really root bound or I think that the soil has been there for a couple of years, then I either repot them or I remove the entire soil and replace everything with the new soil. So that's about my video today. If you like this video, please make sure to click like. And if you haven't yet, please subscribe to my channel so that you can see my next videos. I upload every Wednesday. And I'll see you again in my next video. Bye!